Welcome back to How I Made My Millions. One day, when lunch landed on a new pocketbook, a 20-something housewife in Salt Lake City, Utah, wanted nothing more than to remove the stain and save her bag. Instead, she covered it up. And when she realized she could keep covering it up, the Miche bag was born. A business pro loved the concept and figured out how to put profits in the bag.
Did you notice the response on all animal prints?
Are you looking to accessorize? Corbin Church wants to help. These days, he's selling handbags, lots of them.
So in this combination right here, 30,000 total.
Selling comes naturally to Church. He started a snow shack, selling sweet shaved ice treats at age 13, turning ice into cold, hard cash. He then sold the franchise when he was 19.
I was the wealthiest kid in high school.
Since college, he's sold windows and doors, even weight loss pills. Sometimes he won, sometimes he lost.
There are ups and downs. If you need a consistent paycheck, you're not an entrepreneur.
His recipe for success? There's a checklist.
I look for a product that is marketed to women between the ages of 18 and 55 years old. They spend all the household income. The product has to have a continuity aspect to it. I don't want to sell you a product one time and never see you again. And has to be totally unique. This product hit all three of those criteria right on the money. In 3 seconds or less, I go from one exterior to a completely different look.
It's called the Miche bag. The chameleon of pocketbooks. Going out tonight? Here's a look. A lunch date? Maybe this one. Miche, short for Michelle Romero, who was a Salt Lake City dental assistant when she did something lots of women do back in 2004.
I had this really cute bag that I loved, and I was at lunch, my lunch break, and I spilled on it. On my way home, I was just sitting there thinking, I wish I could just take the cover off this and put a new one on.
So she did.
This had another striped fabric on it, and so I just got a seam ripper, and I pulled it apart. Then I just bought some fabric and super glue and strapped it on, and kind of went from there. I told my husband, and I knew it was a good idea when I started getting men excited about handbags.
Michelle spent 2 years looking for help. Friends pointed her toward Chris Siegmiller, a serial entrepreneur with manufacturing contacts in China. He saw the possibilities, but the costs were prohibitive. In early 2007, looking for seed money, Chris took the prototype to a childhood friend, Corbin Church, who showed it to 3 women.
Almost every person has the same reaction, and it's jaw-dropping awe.
In July of 2007, they test-marketed the Miche bag at this Salt Lake City mall.
We sold over $20,000 in 3/4 of that month.
So they headed for malls all over the country, but the road was bumpy. In 2008, the U.S. economy went downhill fast.
Malls became ghost towns, and we had to find a way to take the product to the masses.
It's you.
Home parties are the secret to Miche's success. Tamara Simon is one of the Miche foot soldiers.
Well, I used to be the credit card and license in the back pocket kind of girl. I could not go and buy 17 purses for all my outfits, and so this is the alternative. Really, it's a girl's night out, and I'm selling purses. You have to get that one.
We have some people doing very well.
Local distributors buy wholesale in big numbers. In its first full year, 2008, Miche's revenues were just under $7 million. In 2009, more than $30 million. In 2010, more than $55 million. Miche's good fortune prompted a move to give back. In 2010, they debuted the Hope Shell. Sales generated a donation of more than $700,000 to the Huntsman Cancer Institute.
What does this taste like?
Michelle Romero, well, she's devoting more time to her family these days. Designing for Miche can be pretty hectic.
We always try to keep about 36 different styles available to the consumer, but no doubt, endless supply of alternatives and options with the line.
Corbin Church sees more good years ahead for Miche bag. They're only just getting their feet wet internationally with sales in Canada and Europe. He's hoping those Miche bag house parties will go global.